Hello there, and welcome to the Cargo Bay Hobby Talk Mini,
It's a
or the
mini.
206 edition, as I like to call it. Welcome on back. Today, we've got something very special for you. We're talking about probably the most anticipated show coming up from one of the most anticipated characters and most anticipated creators. That's right, we're talking about Ahsoka Tano.
And we're talking, of course, about Ahsoka trading
Yes,
cards,
we are.
BC.
Yes, indeed.
We've pulled some of the most collectible and some of just some plain cool cards. There's a lot of
Mhm.
Ahsoka trading cards out there, BC, and they are collectible indeed. People like this character.
Uh, Yes, they do, and yes, I do. One of my favorite characters. I'm famously a Clone Wars and Rebels head. As a Star Wars fan, uh, absolutely love Ahsoka Tano. I love how she also activates Anakin Skywalker in the Clone Wars too. So yeah, she has obviously become one of the hottest characters in Star Wars in collecting trading cards. So yeah, we pulled a few that are highly collectible for various reasons, some that are just really cool. But yeah, definitely part of my PC. I have a few of these cards, not the real high end auto-y ones, but yeah, we got some cool stuff to show y'all.
Well, I'll let you be the guide, BC, and I'll scroll along with you, seeing as you're the expert. I have a couple of cool Ahsoka cards, but not very many. I got some good
Yeah,
ones though.
well, let's start off with some early Ahsoka, some first appearancey style Ahsoka. You've got the 2008 top Star Wars Clone Wars from the movie that was sort of came before the animated series. Now I know a lot of people out there were thinking that Stinky the Hut was going to be the most collectible character
I
in the
spent all
set.
my money on
I
stinky
invested so heavily in
cards.
Stinky. But yeah, it was not to be for Stinky. It turned out it was Ahsoka was gonna be the hot character coming out of that. Although a lot of people actually didn't like Ahsoka to begin with. She did kind of grow into her character a little bit, but if you're looking for early Ahsoka stuff, you can just go straight to card number 3 from the set. It's a cool card. Her with the lightsaber.
Single
Just
saber.
yep, single saber style. Hadn't developed the dual wielding saber style yet. So yeah, this is one of the earlier ones. Again, these we've got an image of a PSA 10, which is the crispiest, cleanest version. Also, check out our most recent mainline episode where we talk about PSA cards. Go back and click on a video somewhere.
Actually, I don't think it's floating around here. I
Oh,
was
I don't know.
mistaken.
I
You'll
don't
have
know
to
where it
click
was.
on. You'll have to
Yeah, you
click
have to go find it
subscribe.
yourself. But yeah, I mean, this is a card that you can find relatively cheap, not graded. It's just a cool card. It's one of the early ones. I don't know if there's probably a distinction between people who are like, I'm strictly animated and I'm strictly live action. Me, I don't care. I don't make any bones about it. I love the character of Ahsoka. I think Rosario Dawson does a great job. Sort of in the same vein of that card, you've also got the sticker set that was released from the Clone Wars movie, which are also a very cool set of cards, which is where you're going to find very early Ahsoka
It's
cards.
a cool
Uh,
sticky.
we pulled out this Ahsoka Tano foil sticker. This is one I do not have. I wish I did. I do have a very cool Obi-Wan sticker that's like a gold sticker that's
Yeah,
got the
yeah.
foil on it. It's a displayer on the shelf just because it looks so cool. But this one again, a very early high demand Ahsoka Tano card, which is actually a sticker. But there's a lot of cool inserts in this particular set. There's like a pop-up standee kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Got one of those in the collection. Not popped out.
Of
You pop it
course.
out, you're gonna lose tens of thousands of dollars, honestly. 'Cause you're just gonna ruin the quality of the card. Also, don't peel that sticker off the card, people. Please, for the love of goodness, don't put it on your water bottle.
Hey,
Value immediately gone.
if you
It's
do
worth
peel it
nothing.
off, put it on a card and send it to your relative. Do
Yeah,
something nice with it. Don't put it on
let
a
them know.
water bottle.
Yeah, let them know you care by sending them a sticker. Um, so yeah, this is a very cool sticker. Again, was able to find some PSA images of these. If they're graded, they're going to be more expensive. This one's actually kind of hard to find just ungraded, because it is an insert. It's a little more rare, and I just
And
think
people are
people who have
starting to
them
hoard the
hoard
Ahsoka.
like dragons gold.
Yeah.
As we are approaching the release. Next one I wanted to feature, more recent, but from the living set,
Yeah.
is the Ahsoka Tano Star Wars living set card. Again, the PSA 10, this card's expensive for us blaster boys. Even ungraded, this card is expensive
It's number
because,
81. So it was a little bit
yeah,
before the boom.
before the boom, it's also, limited print run. And a lot of times these just don't go up for sale that often because they are so like personal collection. Like I don't sell my Ahsoka Tano cards. I don't plan on selling it when the show releases. Like it's not like I'm in it to speculate. It's like I like having these in my collection. And this is a card that is, I would imagine, a kind of a centerpiece of a lot of people's personal collection for Ahsoka, just because it's such a cool card. It's got the iconic blue Starfield border from the 77 set. It's the living set. It's print on demand, so there is a scarcity to it, just because for those living sets, there's only a certain amount of time you can order them, and then they're done.
Yeah.
So
And this was
it's
again before people started buying them like crazy. If you get into like the 200s, those cards, there are a lot more printed of them because
yes,
people are buying a lot of them.
yeah. So this one again, lower print run than some of the more recent ones. High demand. You can expect to pay a decent amount if you want one in your collection. It's one that I would certainly want at some point in my collection, but I'm not, I'm a lowly blaster boy, so I'm not itching to pay as much as people are asking.
Am I
And
lying?
of
Are we up to
course,
200? Yeah, I'm looking at card
oh yeah,
281 here. Yeah, okay.
yeah, we're
400.
there's a lot.
All right,
It's
I
a
have a Din
massive,
Djarin 400 here.
it's a massive, massive set on those. Um, and card number 81, again, early in the print run on these, so very, very cool card, cool image, and again, highly collectible.
Yeah,
Now
that's a rad card.
you can't talk about top Star Wars trading cards with, of course, talking about 2021 Star Wars
Ooh.
Chrome Galaxy, and the only card that featured Ahsoka in the set is this sick card of her having a showdown with General Grievous. This is from one of the previous Galaxy sets, so there is a paper version of this as well. But of course, if you can make it shiny and you can make it a parallel, well, by goodness, the people are going to go nuts for it. And wouldn't you
Ooh.
happen to know it? If you got a really good buddy, sometimes who's just buying up Galaxy cards and they know you like Ahsoka, they'll just send you, a card that's worth more than most cards in your collection. So shout out to my good buddy and co-pilot here for sending me that.
Now,
That's in a one touch for a reason.
BC, I really like that card, and in a wild bit of karma, I think I told you, but it's been a while. I ordered a different Galaxy card, and this was before they were just selling for absurd amounts of money. The order was a little late getting to me. I barely even noticed. The seller included a wave refractor of that same card, just as a "I'm sorry this is late," and
Whoa.
that one's numbered 5, but aside from
Yeah.
that, it's the exact same card. And I was like, look at this. Look at, I sent BC a card and the universe sent me one right back. Again, definitely the best freebie I've ever gotten collecting
Yeah.
Star Wars
That's
cards.
amazing.
Because I don't think you're going to be getting a wave refractor of that for less than $40 right now. I could be wrong, but it could be
No.
significantly more than that by now.
Yeah, check out 130 Point for recent sales, folks. That's where we always go, or you can check sold listings on eBay, but always go to 130 Point because they'll show what the offer was that was accepted on some of these. But yeah, I mean, this card graded, even the refractor, I think, is selling fairly well. Any parallels, again, it's just Ahsoka. Like, she is highly collectible, and people like me will sometimes go outside of our comfort zone for our personal collection to spend on those sorts of things.
Oh,
So
we know about going outside the comfort zone.
oh boy, oh boy. You want to talk about
It doesn't
going
take
outside your
much.
comfort zone? Look at the next card because this is well outside of my comfort zone in terms of price range.
Ooh.
This is a Rosario Dawson Masterwork autograph. This was, I believe, a redemption in the Masterwork set and one of the first on card if not the first on-card auto of live-action Ahsoka Tano, wonderfully portrayed by Rosario Dawson. Again, fantastic signature. She gives you the
Yeah.
kisses and the hugs right in the sig. She
Look at
lets you
that.
know she loves you.
XO heart. Wow.
Come on.
It
What are you
is.
doing to me, Rosario?
I like a stylized signature, but BC, I also really like when I can kind of see what the name is, and we've got that
Mm-hmm.
exactly here. You can kind of tell what the name is. There is a
You got a
resemblance.
solid first initial, a solid last initial, and if you print her name below it, I go, that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Go check out our crazy signature video where we talked about some weirdo signatures. Also a great video. But yeah, this a great signature. If you want to scroll down, I've got another design
Oh,
from an early
this is one
one.
of my
This one
favorite
is
autograph cards
bonkers
designs ever.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is from I believe it's the Chrome Legacy
Yes, right? Yeah.
uh
I,
series that I absolutely
or is
love.
it just from Finest? Am I wrong?
No, it's
Yeah,
Topps
you're right. You're
Chrome.
right. You're right.
But yeah, this image in particular, if I were to pick between the two, is the one that I would choose. This card
Yeah.
rocks. The design is
This is a
amazing.
red parallel here. I think that's probably an UB5, right?
Yeah. So a very expensive card, but in terms of design, collectability, this card is like probably got to be on the top of the list for anyone who's looking at live action Ahsoka stuff. It's a really really good card.
I think this
Um,
autograph set is some of the best
it's
looking autos. The red
yeah,
background is a parallel, and so that is a bright shiny chrome. The base is just a mirror finish back there, but all the parallels look cool. And this image especially because you got the white border with the white lightsabers. Ooh,
yeah,
hard to see.
it's a tasty card. Very great design, and we're design heads. We love a good border. We love a good design on a card,
Yeah, we got
meeting
to
our
do a border
expectations.
video.
We
Something.
do. We really should because we're weirdos, and we hope you weirdos would love it too when we talk about borders on Star Wars trading cards because it is something that genuinely gets us
Yeah.
excited. We're like, "Did you see the border on that card? Whoa!" um,
They spent
but let's
time in
go to.
Photoshop for
They
that
look
one.
really good. Let's go to a borderless set now, though.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Thank the maker in a way. This is the Dave Filoni insert set of the Ahsoka Tano sort of journey, uh, which is amazing. That one, Dave Filoni did the set for Tops. Two, that it's his main sort of creation, and that it's a lot of just really cool images and highlights from Ahsoka.
I grabbed the
Again, you can get this set for not that much. I mean, in terms of getting 10 cards set, it was readily available in I believe it was the Galaxy 2018
yes,
Galaxy
and that's what I want
series.
to mention. These images that I took because I'm lazy are from like I would guess the Star Wars Card Trader app, and they have a little
Yeah,
artist series on the bottom. The Galaxy cards just have a standard Galaxy
just
stamp,
the clear. Yeah,
and
just the
there
clear
are
red.
parallels of those. The red Galaxy stamp, of course, looks amazing on these.
Yeah.
I tried to buy you
Uh,
one at one point, BC.
oh, yeah, mensch. Yeah, these are really cool. It's my only qualm, my only quibble is there's 10 of them. So they
Yeah.
don't all fit on the binder page if you're putting them on the
Come
binder
on,
page.
Dave.
Come on.
Why would you do that?
It's okay. I'll forgive him, but again, very cool artwork, very accessible, easy to find. There's a ton of these. Just a cool thing to have on display. And then last but certainly not least, we've got the introduction of Ahsoka Tano as the character, sort of live action character card insert from Mandalorian season 2. Not that set in particular falls kind of short of Mandalorian season 1 set, but you do get a cool character set and you do
Yeah.
get the initial live action Ahsoka character card out of that set. Again, cool image. The costume looks great. Um, I don't mind these borders. I think it's a pretty good overall eye appeal on this one. But as soon as this card was released, I was like, yeah, I better make sure I snag that one up and put it in the Ahsoka PC, just because it looks awesome.
Yeah, I love these character cards. I think a lot of them look really good on this background. And of course there are parallels with different color borders. They're kind of subtle
Hmm.
parallels, but yeah, that's a cool card. It does look a little bit like she has. Now that I'm looking at it tiny, it looks kind of like she's holding two little bitty lightsabers. I
Two
wish I wish there was a
little
little bit more of
miniature
the
ones.
cross in there.
Yeah, just itty bitty ones. It's like they're
Um,
like Ginsu knives or something, you know.
Yeah, I mean, well, shout out to these new white lightsabers, BC. I gotta ask you a question. Are you a
Hit me.
green saber Ahsoka fan or a dual white saber Ahsoka fan?
Great question. Now, you know me being a boy, you might think I would say green saber, but no. In this instance, I do like the dual wield white lightsabers.
Yeah, they are super cool.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things is the Ahsoka with two lightsabers and they're slightly different shades of green. Nice touch, like that
Yep.
a lot. But yeah, these are
Very
very
cool.
cool. They got a cool sound to them. We're going to be hearing a lot more of them in the Ahsoka show coming out, and I am positive that we will get an Ahsoka hard set
That's
for
happening.
that
Yes,
show.
that
They might not give us
that
Andor, dag nabbit, but
they better.
yeah, they better,
They
please.
better.
But they will definitely give us
Andor and
Ahsoka
Ahsoka.
just based on how collectible Ahsoka cards
Popularity.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Um, well, BC, is that it for this mini?
I think we did it. Drop a comment below if we left out some sweet cards. I know we probably did,
Yeah.
but let us know if you got any in your collection that we should highlight, bring to the forefront. These are just a few of the highly collectible cards that are out there. Pretty much anything with the Zokon is going to be collectible at this point.
Yeah.
But these are some of the high demand ones. So appreciate y'all checking it out. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. Let the hate flow through you. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
We'll
you
be
can do
okay.
it. Yeah,
It's
we'll
okay.
learn
It's
from
fine.
it. We'll do
We
better
will
next
learn from
time.
it. Will we?
No. Bye forever,
No.
everybody. Oh,
See you
wait. How
later.
do I close the doors on this thing?
PBDO. Help him.
I think the door noise came a little bit late. Hey, if you're out there listening, click on one of these things, please.
Bye forever.